Modern movies are trash. They have zero creativity, and they're expected, just like NPCs in Cyberpunk. And 9 out of 10 times, every movie twist feels so forced. It reminds you the times your uncle touched. You know what I was thinking the other day? Since the current state of the film industry is absolutely horrible, I gotta be Captain Cerebro. So I decided to create a Soviet gangster movie, but I'm not gonna be the one who writes the movie. Because if movies like this exist, we just can't trust humans with making movies anymore. So I used an AI to write a full movie script for a movie that I completely made up. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the movie. I present to you the Soviet Gangster. Interior: Moscow nightclub, night. We see Ivan, early 20s, handsome and rough around the edges, standing at the bar, surrounded by a group of menacing-looking men. Ivan is the leader of a powerful gang in Moscow.
What can I get for you, Ivan? Vodka. Neat.
The bartender quickly pours a shot of vodka and slides it down the bar to Ivan. Ivan downs it with one gulp and slams the glass down the counter.
Keep them coming.
The bartender nods and starts pouring more shots. As Ivan and his men drink and laugh, the door to the club bursts open and a group of rival gangsters storm in.
Ivan! I've come to settle this. Once and for all.
Oh, goody!
I was hoping for some excitement tonight.
Ivan and his men draw their guns and the club erupts into chaos as the two gangs start shooting at each other. As the gunfire and shouting fill the air, Ivan ducks behind the bar and starts firing back at the rival gangsters. He is a skilled and a ruthless fighter, taking out one enemy after another. Just when it looks like Ivan and his men might come out on top, the authorities burst into the club, guns drawn.
Everyone freeze! Drop your weapons!
Ivan and his men reluctantly comply, raising their hands in surrender. The authorities cuff them and lead them out of the club. As Ivan is being led to the police car, he looks back at the club and the bodies scattered across the floor. He knows that this is just the beginning of a long and a bloody war for control of the Moscow underworld. Fade to black. Fade in. Interior: prison cell, day. We see Ivan, mid-20s, rugged and hardened, sitting on a bunk, staring at the wall. He has been in prison for several years, serving time for his role in the nightclub shootout. The door to the cell opens, followed by a well-dressed man. The man introduces himself as Mikhail, a lawyer hired by Ivan's former gang.
Ivan, it's good to see you. I've come to offer you a deal.
Oh, joy, another deal. Just what I always wanted. Mikhail ignores Ivan's tone and continues.
Your gang is willing to pay for your release and give you a new identity if you agree to work for them. They need someone with your skills and connections to help them extend their operations.
And what's in it for me?
Freedom, wealth, and a chance to start over.
Ivan considers this for a moment, then stands up and extends his hand to Mikhail.
Deal.
As Ivan is released from prison and thrown back into the world of organized crime, he knows that he's in for a long and dangerous ride, but he's determined to come out on top, no matter what it takes. Fade to black. Fade in. Interior: warehouse, night. We see Ivan, late 20s, suave and ruthless, standing at the head of a large table, surrounded by his gang members. They are all armed and ready for battle.
Gentlemen, we have a problem. A rival gang is trying to muscle in on our territory. They think that they can just waltz in and take what's ours. But they're wrong.
The gang members grip their weapons tighter.
We're gonna teach them a lesson they'll never forget. We'll show them who's boss in this city.
The gang members cheer, and Ivan smiles coldly. He knows that this will be a bloody and a brutal fight, but he's ready for it. As the gang storms out of the warehouse and into the night, Ivan can't shake the feeling that this might be his final showdown. He knows that there are always more enemies waiting in the wings, ready to take him down. But Ivan isn't going down without a fight. He'll take out as many rivals as he can before he falls and go down in a blaze of glory. The sound of gunfire and shouting fills the air as Ivan and his gang engage in a fierce and brutal battle with the rival gang. As the bodies pile up, Ivan knows that this is the end. But he doesn't regret a thing. He has lived a life of power, wealth and danger, and he wouldn't have had it any other way. As Ivan takes his final breath, he looks up at the night sky and smiles. He knows that he will be remembered as a legend in the Moscow underworld. Fade to black.
And the Oscar goes to?
Ivan Bignatskovich, the Soviet gangster.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, nuts are getting smaller and smaller. Testosterone is on the decline and nobody even bats an eye. We have men walking around with nuts so small that squirrels are now an endangered species. Nuts change is real and it's affecting our planet. Thank you. You have to clap after a useless speech to make me feel like what I said was actually burnt. Yeah, thank you. Andrew Tate says, anyone who thinks the Soviet gangster is not a recycled trash may as well marry Greta Thunberg. The Matrix is constantly brainwashing you with these vanilla movies to enslave your mind. You better make a movie about me, the story will be harder than Jerry's Pizza. Elon Musk, the Flupa guy, says, he made a meme, so Elon Musky to make a meme. What if I told you that the only reason for my plan to inhabit Mars was so I could escape the stupidity of the human race, aka the Soviet gangster? Quentin Tarantino tweeted, if you love movies enough, you can make a good one. It seems that whoever made the Soviet gangster hates movies so much, he decided to write the script after 3 lines of coke. Let's see if the legend, Martin Scorsese, replied. As you can see, our critics were too harsh, but let's talk about the movie. I actually thought the movie was decent. I mean, if we are being honest, the plot is really on the surface level. 6 minutes of screen time is the equivalent of 1 dialogue in a Tarantino movie. But overall, if we think about the fact that it's written completely by AI, this is awesome, bro. AIs are awesome. Now let's talk about the ending of the Soviet gangster. Emotional? Yes. Sad? Yes. Could have been better? Yes. I actually made another version of the ending where the guy that kills Ivan is Mikhail, so the end of the movie could have had this cool twist where Ivan is betrayed and killed, which just screams a banger of a sequel. Think about it, Ivan's brother finds out what happened to Ivan, quits his 9 to 5, joins the gang, and then kills Mikhail and avenges Ivan's death. And now Ivan's brother is the gang leader. But I made a movie word for word based on the movie script that the AI has produced, so what you saw was a raw, authentic version of a movie written entirely by AI. So I truly hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.